Hi, everybody. It's me, Sailor Jupiter Lita here. And today we're going to talk about, well, this will be the last time we talk about it, then we won't talk about it anymore. Um, why we were done with Google Hangouts, or why did we choose to be done with it? Now, for most of you people who know that we were using Google Hangouts, or as YouTube calls it, live streaming, for about a year and a half. Mostly starting from December of 2005 AD, all the way up into at least June of 2006 AD. 2016 AD, I meant. And why? Because YouTube faced that webcam capture. That was the reason why we were even using Google Hangouts or live streaming or, Now, what led to us to be done with it was that one day we went into it and it had an error saying, well, you can't do a solo live stream video. You got to video conference it. And we went into it 2 times and this error was going on. So we said, F it. And we had to see if there was a program in the Google Chrome store that allowed us to run through the webcam recorder. Now, that was, and the reasons that we also we're happy to be done with it was because it just took too long. I mean, first you had to go into live streaming. Then after that, you had to fill in all the information like the title, the description, the tags. If you wanted your date, time, month, and year, and recording location, and what your category was. And then you had to hit start. And then you had to wait for it to go through a process and then tell you it was starting. And that was a pain in the butt, especially when you just wanted to get your video started. And another problem was it liked to record everything in HD or high definition. Now, that ain't a problem if that's your choice to record it in there. But if it isn't a choice, then you know that any video in high definition or whatever always takes longer to process than a normal video that's not. So that was another reason why. Now, most people on YouTube use Google Hangouts or live streaming as a video conferencing back and forth with more than one person. Well, back in the day, we used to use Microsoft Skype for that. But we never used it that way as most people would use it. And let's just face it, our contacts were never going to be on YouTube the same time we were, regardless, even if we happened to be in the same time zone or not. Now, a lot of people are going to say, yeah, Google Hangouts is, even though, yes, Google Hangouts is basically the preferred video conferencing platform as far as stuff is concerned, but it was not good. Another problem it also would suffer from, and this is more of a design flaw than anything else, is you couldn't open a tab. You know how when you're doing other things you can open a tab but the other website or other program is still operating? Well, if you did that when you were on Google Hangouts or live streaming, you would actually be kicked out of your live stream video. You'd have to go through the whole process of deleting the said video and then going through the process all over again. Now, I know a lot of people who probably think, well, it's the best thing not to use the feature, and we haven't used it since. Now, if some people want to use Google Hangouts or live streaming, that's their own business, but we prefer not to use it anymore. And we had a feeling if that error happened once, it was pretty much going to happen again. And we weren't going to be denied our opportunity to upload a video to YouTube. Now, granted that I'm probably sure that And we're never ever going to be in that position again, with YouTube phasing out webcam capture and us being unfamiliar with the, with the Google Chrome store and putting in the wrong keywords and, not finding any programs right away. And then out of desperation, we started using Google Hangouts or live streaming. Well, we're never going to be in that area ever again. Okay? Because once we found out basically what keywords to put in to find the programs that were compatible with Google Chrome, the Google Chromebook, Google Chrome base by mistake, compatible Google Chrome OS, the operating system, the LG webcam recorder, we were never going to be at that mercy ever again. So because of that error that occurred, the fact that you had to go in and put all your information in and wait for it to start up just so you could make your video, it wasn't worth it. I'm Sailor Jupiter Lita, and I hope you enjoyed this video.